Today, we're going to dive deep into a powerful neurochemical that drives our every move, dopamine. We often hear about it in the context of pleasure and rewards, but its true power lies in something far more fundamental. Dopamine isn't about feeling good, it's about the anticipation of a reward, the relentless pursuit of goals, and the intrinsic motivation that makes us want to do things in the first place. In this video, we'll explore the science behind this incredible molecule. We'll discuss how our environment, our habits, and even our thoughts can either optimize or deplete our dopamine pathways. You'll learn the practical, science-backed protocols to reset your dopamine system, improve your focus, and achieve a state of genuine, sustained motivation, allowing you to build the life you truly want, one deliberate action at a time. This isn't just about understanding a chemical, it's about mastering the very core of what drives you. Dopamine is not the neurochemical of pleasure itself, but rather the neurochemical of motivation and pursuit. We often confuse the two, thinking dopamine makes us feel good when we get a reward. In reality, the dopamine system is most active in the chase, in the desire to achieve a goal. It's the very force that drives you to get out of bed in the morning, to work on a difficult project, or to push through a tough workout. The anticipation of a reward, not the reward itself, is what releases a powerful and sustained amount of dopamine, prompting you to engage in goal-directed behaviors. This is the fundamental engine of our drive. It's not about how good the reward feels in the moment, but about how much you are willing to work for it. The brain's most powerful motivation loop are fueled by unpredictable rewards. When an action leads to a reward at a random or intermittent schedule, it causes a much larger release of dopamine than a predictable reward. This is a core concept in neuroscience. Think about the feeling you get when you check your phone for a new message or scroll through social media. The reward isn't guaranteed, so the system is primed with an intense burst of dopamine. This variable reward schedule creates a strong neural connection between the action and the feeling of reward, compelling you to repeat the behavior over and over again. Understanding this mechanism allows us to intentionally build habits that are incredibly powerful and rewarding. The dopamine craving circuit, known to neuroscientists as the mesolimbic pathway, is the very engine of our goal-directed behavior. This neural pathway links a powerful sense of wanting or craving to a specific action. It's the reason why you can overcome inertia and start working on a difficult task. When you consciously decide to pursue a long-term goal, this circuit is what gives you the initial drive to begin. It's a physiological manifestation of your ambition. By understanding this core circuit, you can learn to leverage it by creating small, achievable wins that continuously reinforce the pathway, building a powerful and self-sustaining cycle of motivation and achievement. Our modern environment is filled with cheap, easy dopamine. Activities like endlessly scrolling social media, eating sugary foods, or watching short-form content provide rapid, high-intensity spikes in dopamine. While this feels good in the moment, it has a serious long-term cost. Our brains are designed to adapt, and in response to these constant floods of dopamine, our receptors become desensitized. This means our baseline for what we consider rewarding gets raised to an unhealthy level. As a result, everyday tasks and activities that provide smaller, more stable dopamine releases, like working out, reading a book, or finishing a project, begin to feel dull and unappealing. A powerful and effective way to reset your dopamine system is through what some call a dopamine fast or reset. This involves intentionally taking a temporary break from highly stimulating activities that give you easy dopamine hits, such as social media, junk food, and video games. By doing so, you give your dopamine receptors a chance to recover and regain their sensitivity. This period of abstinence allows your brain to find pleasure and reward in simpler, more natural activities that it may have previously overlooked. The result is that you will find yourself more motivated and engaged with the foundational, rewarding habits that lead to genuine, long-term achievement. While instant gratification can lead to dopamine burnout, the key to sustained motivation is to establish a stable, healthy dopamine baseline. This is achieved through simple, consistent daily actions that provide a steady, long-lasting release of dopamine. Think about the feeling after a good workout, a cold shower, or spending time in nature. These activities provide a sustained sense of well-being and drive without the dramatic spike and crash that comes from chasing short-lived rewards. By prioritizing these behaviors, you are fundamentally training your brain to seek satisfaction from long-term beneficial activities, creating a stable foundation for genuine motivation and achievement.